Okay, so how's everybody doing? So a little bit of a channel update and just a little bit of a sneaky peek down there at the ferry. So the ferry's almost, well, it still has a little ways to go. I want to talk about the ferry, and also I want to talk about the tug, okay? Because I know people have been asking for it, and as they say, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? Now, excuse me. A couple of things. So the ferry, for those of you that don't know, I started April 15th, right? So it's been quite a grind. And just to answer, like, people have made interesting comments, like, why didn't you build the full ferry? Well, good question, right? Like, I think about that, but I did design the ferry. Like, it looks really short there, but it's actually 30 inches long. It's almost 3 feet long from where you see the front superstructure there. So, like, to the door, the bedroom door. So I can just open the bedroom door and get out. Like, I'll be showing all that. Like, I know it's a little bit of an annotated kind of coverage. Like, why does he show it built and then he goes back and da. Well, because it's the only way I could conceivably really document the whole build. Like, when I first started this channel, like, somebody had made a really neat comment. Well, you know what? Just cover everything of the build of River Road and you can archive it all. And I thought, wow, yeah, that's a really good idea. So the channel has evolved till now. You know, like, I've invested, a lot into, new camera equipment, lenses, lighting, trying to improve the content you can't keep everybody happy all the time. As we know, hint, hint, that last video with the music. Oh, I don't like rap music. Well, okay, for one, it wasn't rap music, it's pop music. And I thought the lyrics were fitting, so I don't really care. I view things objectively a lot. So, it's not my style of music either, but I thought it was fun. And you need to have fun in this hobby, otherwise you'll just burn out. And that's how I have fun. Like, people say, oh, you should take a break. Well, you know how I take a break? Is I turn the camera off. Or I do little silly shorts like that. But it helps, prime the algorithm and get, the content out there so more people can find out about what's going on with River Road and the full build and everything, because they just don't even know about this channel. So that's why I do that. So, it's okay, but, relax, right? I'm trying to do my best here, and I don't have a paywall, right? So you can see that I've been painting, custom painting cars. Like, this is one thing I have not been able to do, and I love doing it, and I haven't done it for years and years, and I sort of got into it briefly with Glover Road, and I never, like, this hobby requires total devotion, like, on a subject matter, if you want to improve and get good at it. And that's the beauty of the hobby. It's so diversified. There's so many elements you can touch on the hobby. And one of the reasons why I built or designed River Road to be a smaller than traditional layout is because I don't want to be overwhelmed. And there's so much details. You can do just as much work on a small layout as you can a large layout anyway. And this layout has a plan, right? Like, this is Annacis Island, and then there's another section transitioning out to Langley. So there's section 1, like, this is section 1, right? And it goes all the way down. Well, here, let me tell you, do you know how far that is to the end of the ferry? So that's almost 12 feet to the very end of the ferry, all the way down as I pan to the right here. I tried to keep this whole location in scale as best as I could, but I still had to compress. So all the way down to Axton Steel here, okay, is like 12 feet, all right? 12 feet. Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? There's enough here just on this section alone to keep me busy for years, right? And then, of course, as most of you know, for those of you that are subscribed or following the channel, there's section 2 behind me, and then section 3 and further expansion. Aha, right? So anyway, the ferry, I'm going to do a major feature when it's all done, which will be for sure before the end of this year. So please be patient with that. And there's a lot of aspects about the ferry build that I want to share, sort of, as I mentioned earlier, in parts, going, jumping 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because I don't want to drag people along a long, pedantic, blow-by-blow build. I want to show, sneak peeks and stuff, of where it's at. So I'm working on the bridge right now. You can see where the windsock is. The bridge will be behind there. And the whole ferry is going to be lit too, just like the prototype. Like I was doing tests with lights, and man, you think locomotives look cool. Where do you see locomotives pulling, you know, dangerous goods and flats and loads and stuff with the front ferry all lit up with controlled lighting, etc. It's going to be really cool. So anyway, just in closing then, the channel's going well. I'm excited about it. I'm happy to share it with you. Now these cars I want to share with you as well, because I'm going to be doing a few units, 2 or 3 this fall at Intercity Trains and Hobbies. Is going to be doing an auction of a locomotive and 2 cars that I'm going to do. They're going to do it for charity. They're going to auction it for charity. And it's just sort of a pilot test program where I can do some cars like one-offs or series, you know, so people can get an opportunity to acquire some of the cars from River Road. So they'll be built around this theme and actually run on this layout and photographed on it and will be offered up for auction, etc. Okay? So yeah, really excited. So when I get the ferry done, you can see what'll be next, right? As I do some cars in between. The list is long, very long. And it's very time consuming, as you know, especially to produce video and everything. But I'm having fun doing it. And so feel free to subscribe. I welcome all the comments. Please don't troll me too harshly if you don't like the music. But anyway, I want you to have a happy, great day. Happy modeling, right? You know, the season is coming. Model railroad season again. So all the best to you. Stay tuned. And I hope that you have a great day.